Welcome to the Concierge Medical Marketing Podcast, the show dedicated to helping concierge medical practices grow and thrive. Hosted by Schwartz, a digital marketing expert with over 25 years of experience and a passion for improving American healthcare by helping concierge medical physicians succeed. Here's Schwartz.
Hello and welcome to the Concierge Medical Marketing Podcast. I'm your host, Schwartz, and it's my pleasure to have Alina Trigubenko from Profi here as my guest on the podcast today. Alina, thank you for joining us today.
Thank you so much for having me.
Wonderful. Well, let's dig right into it. Profi is your company. You're the CEO and founder. Let's start with the basics. Again, this is the Concierge Medical Marketing Podcast, and for concierge medical doctors or direct primary care practitioners, nurse practitioners, maybe they've never heard of Profi. Can you give us a really quick overview of what your business is all about?
Yeah, our mission is to enable providers to scale their impact. And we do everything on the tech side to make sure that providers just have everything they need consolidated in one platform so that they can maximize their time with the clients, patients, members of their business. We call ourselves a program delivery and management platform. So we don't compete with EHRs, but we are normally used for the service delivery, for the program delivery workflow, as well as patient engagement, member engagement, when providers are seeking modern, clean, intuitive interface. That's where we normally.
Right. So you said you're not an electronic medical record system or a CRM, correct?
We do have built-in notes as well as CRM modules, but our strength and kind of our focus area is the program delivery and management. And the patient
let's dig
engagement.
into that a little bit more. What does that mean exactly to a concierge doctor or direct primary care practitioner who's listening to this podcast? Exactly, what does that mean?
Yeah, so EHRs are great systems to be a system of record, for example, for specific notes. But right now, given the transformations and kind of shifts in the market, the consumers are seeking modern experiences when they engage with their providers. So they need a portal where they can log in and see everything, all the menu of services that is available to them. For example, could it be, GLP-1 muscle kind of building program, weight loss program, or anything else that the provider has to offer? And that this is where they can log into Profi to the members to see everything that is available to them, to have secure communications with their providers of different types, whether it's physicians and coaches and or either, as well as providers log into Profi and can build out their programs and work with their patients, members, and clients within the system with telehealth, secure messaging, as well as by building out, for example, packages, tracking and delivering distributed programs that are hybrid, group sessions, one-on-one sessions, or with a pre-recorded content.
Sounds like a lot of features in your system. Let me back up. For a practitioner who's already using another system like Serbo or Hint, how does this work with those type of programs? Can it be used instead of those programs? What do you think?
Exactly. Actually, you mentioned Hint. We are, as we speak, in talks about integration. So we're integrating with Hint. They are a billing management member platform, but their primary use case we're integrating with them for is billing. So once the member is, for example, billed or signed up for a recurring service, package service, or subscription service, they need a place to log in to consume the services. For example, if once I pay for my concierge medicine service, then I'm granted access to Profi to be able to see all the providers that are available for me, to schedule sessions with them, to engage in all of the programs that are pre-built and are made available to me or available to anyone who subscribed to the service, to the concierge medicine service or direct care service.
I love it. And so with a focus on concierge or DPC, obviously those type of practices that we focus on in helping with their marketing, it's all about time and relationships, right? And can you give us a really good example of how Profi can help physicians and nurse practitioners streamline their admin and be able to really focus more on the time that they can spend with their patients?
Absolutely. On average, depending on the size of the organization, we substitute 3+ tools. Just join the tools that require a lot of manual data management, meaning just pouring data from one system to another and then creating reporting to have visibility, to be able to act on specific client insights as well as specific business insights. All of those systems normally don't talk to each other. So our approach is to just build everything inside of the platform so that there is a one point of contact. There is one portal for the providers as well as for the clients, members, and patients to log in and see everything. So, for example, actually with nurse practitioners, we are partners with an organization called Integrative Nurse Coach Academy, INCA. They integrate us at the coaching level. When they train nurse practitioners, they train them with coaching modalities, and they incorporate Profi at that level so that nurse practitioners are familiar with the platform and how they can implement it in their system, in their practice right away as they start onboarding clients. So imagine that you are a nurse practitioner. You are you have several services available. Some of them are one-off payments. Some of them are kind of on-demand content, and some of them are cohorts. Let's say available for cohorts of clients, and some of your services you provide are specifically designed for corporate wellness customer. So you build out all of the possible service offerings, and then you onboard clients, you conduct the work with the clients, calls, forms, check-in, onboarding materials, and then you design the experience for those clients. Everything is intuitively, easily available within the platform. And then you manage the entire life cycle of the relationship with the patients within one place. And that saves on average 3-4 hours at least a week per person based on our data, and results in much higher activation rate, because sometimes clients are confused if they're receiving too many links, too many emails, like, hey, log in here to track this, this is where our history, this is where you make appointments with me, this is where you get access to my, training videos or wellness materials, and clients are confused. And this causes distrust between the providers because the clients just don't get the most out of the engagement.
Yeah, it sounds like really helping organize from the practitioner's point of view and simplifying from the patient's point of view so that everybody, all the major I's are dotted, T's are crossed, but in a way that seems simple, obvious for especially the patient to find what they're looking for quickly and easily, correct?
Yeah, we conduct pretty extensive research in the industry, and we talk with a lot of consumers of their primary care, concierge medicine, longevity care in different kind of modalities. And we always ask them about their experience, like what are they looking for, what are their expectations, and very specific product questions. And across the board, what we always hear is, I'm just frustrated because I need to figure things out for my provider I need to figure out how do I get the most out of my engagement. And if the provider charges a higher price tag for the engagement, that causes kind of, discommunication in expectations and receivables. And that, of course, affects the bottom line effect as well as, activation, engagement, and renewals. Services businesses are, based on our experience, services businesses majorly rely on word of mouth. It is just one of probably the most sustainable form of revenue and marketing, right? And if it's very hard to provide a wow experience to the patient, to the client, if things are not intuitive and easy for them to figure out as far as their journey, as far as the engagement.
I totally agree. You've said so many things, but one that really stuck out with me is that how Profi, the system, handles and includes 4 to 5+ different areas and tools from other platforms all in one. And in digital marketing, we have a software platform called Go High Level, which is the same concept, but specifically for marketing agencies. So one place that you can create your landing pages, you can create your calendar tool like a Calendly. You can have one-time offers when somebody buys something for the smaller amount, and then they click, and then it offers them the more expensive thing while they're still in there. Email campaigns and drip sequences and text messages, all those things are built into one marketing platform, where Profi does the same kinds of things, but specifically for a direct pay membership type of business for a medical practice or coaching, correct?
Exactly. Think of us as more of an engagement portal and program delivery and management. So beyond like post-marketing, post-closure of the kind of contract, we are the platform that enables that whole seamless delivery of the service engagement. This is how you check in with me. Those are the terms and conditions. This is how you book me for the follow-on sessions. This is how many sessions are available within our, for example, package. This is how many sessions are left. And this is your historical data. And we're also partnering with a company called Heads Up Health. We're already partnered, but we're integrating with them. If you've heard of them, they're doing a phenomenal job on aggregating health data. And it's a health analytics platform. So it connects to all of your lab data, wearable devices data. So our joint customers are using the dashboard and then connecting that to the client profiles so that you can see real time the changes, as well as both of the provider and the clients can see the impact of the engagement on their data.
Yeah, I love it. In fact, I was on a webinar training with Heads Up the other day, and I really enjoyed what they were talking about, as well as what you added to that discussion. Speaking of data, obviously HIPAA compliance is on everybody's mind when you talk about data. Talk briefly for us about how Profi handles HIPAA compliance and keeping patient information private.
Yeah, we started off with building the platform for a large-scale many-to-many relationship in a healthcare setting. One of our co-founders comes from healthcare too, so we came with kind of understanding of the space. We use all the best practices. So we use AWS, and then we have the business associate agreements signed with all the vendors that we're using, and then we're building in as much as possible to be able to preserve the integrity of the data and to have the complete ownership of the data and to reduce any kind of risks possible.
Nice. So good, so important, and I'm glad you guys are on top of it. I'm sure I knew you would be, but it's always good to talk about it briefly. And as we wrap up our interview today, where is Profi headed next? What new features may be coming? What roadmap items are you working on? Do you have anything that's coming in the next quarter or so that you want to share on our podcast?
Yeah, well, I'm a product person, so I can talk about it for hours. We are deepening the use case of highly complex healthcare settings. So we service quite a number of providers that are the teams of, for example, from solo providers servicing a handful of clients to 20 providers working together and servicing different types of customers, for example, enterprise customers as well as consumers. And we are deepening the case and unlocking more of hundreds and thousands of providers using the system, servicing thousands and thousands of members, clients of different types. But we're adding very exciting AI features. We've been waiting strategically for the right moment to roll out AI that would be solving a huge need versus kind of rolling out vitamins. There's a saying in the product development world, no one needs vitamins, everyone needs a painkiller. So we've been waiting for the painkiller to roll out AI I guess. And yeah, deeper integrations with Heads Up Health and other players in the market to streamline the workflows for all of the parties involved so that they can spend more time just in the session and more time for the care.
Love it. It's nice that you're implementing AI into your platform in a smart way. You're not just doing it to jump on the AI bandwagon like, oh, everybody's adding AI to their platform, so we should do it too. But instead, hey, let's implement AI to solve a problem that is going to help our clients with a challenge they're dealing with at this moment, to help them be more successful and have less stress and more profit. I'm glad you're doing it in a smart way. I'm glad you brought up AI, and I've been doing so much studying over the last couple of weeks, months, about AI technologies for digital marketing. And we're going to be rolling out some great stuff as well for the solopreneur, concierge, or DPC practices who may be starting on a shoestring budget, who are trying to get some of their marketing done on their own, as opposed to hiring an agency to do it for them. And it's really cool stuff that'll be releasing very, very soon into LinkedIn and Facebook and whatnot, to let our industry know what's now available to help them grow. Speaking of this, my company is Concierge Medical Marketing, and we focus on helping concierge and DPC practices grow and thrive with effective digital marketing strategies. We have 3 programs that we offer. Number 1, we call Transition, and that's helping an insurance-based practice transition from insurance to the direct care payment model. Number 2, we offer Growth, and it's obviously to help a physician or a practice get to a full panel number and to start building a healthy wait list. And third and final, we offer something called Nurture. That program is where we provide messaging, ads, emails, texts, and whatnot to existing patients of a practice, as well as their wait list, to help keep the practice in the mind of that member patient or that lead, and so that when it's time to renew each year, they renew, they feel good about it. I wrote a book called The Definitive Guide to Winning with Digital Marketing for Concierge Medical Practices, and that book is available through our website, conciergemd.marketing, totally free. It's yours with my blessing. Simply go to the website, scroll down a bit till you see a cover of the book, and put in your email address and click the submit button. Our system, in fact, it's Go High Level, the automation platform we talked about, that will send you an email where you can click the link and download the PDF of the book. Please enjoy it with my compliments. And of course, reach out to me if you have any questions whatsoever about the content, or if you need me to take a look at your digital marketing to provide suggestions or ideas on how to improve things. To schedule a short time with me for a discussion, visit cmmkg.com/schedule. Alina Trigubenko from Profi, thank you so much for taking the time to share with us today. I know you love your business and it's your baby here, and you've got so many great things going on. So I just want to say thank you for being our guest on the podcast today. If somebody wants to reach out to you, maybe they have questions about how they can implement Profi in their medical practice, what do you recommend for them to get in touch with you?
Well, first of all, thank you so much for having me. I definitely love our customers. I love the market and I love the problem we're solving. So it's just an honor to be here and to be walking this path. As far as reaching out, please do reach out to via the website. We do have demo forms as well as support, that we're very responsive to. Or find me on LinkedIn, and I'm always very responsible on LinkedIn as well. So thank you so much, Stephen.
Wonderful. It's been my pleasure having you on the podcast. And I just wish you all the very best. Keep growing, keep integrating, just keep moving forward. And it's so exciting to see you had an idea, you chased after it, you built it. Now you've got a growing business and you're tying together with other systems and whatnot for best benefit for everybody. So keep it up, my friend. I'm really proud of you.
Thank you. Likewise. Thank you for helping the market as well.
Truly, it's my pleasure. I love this industry, and helping the practitioners have more profit, less stress, less burnout, stronger businesses, and helping the patients have better outcomes is, I believe, what it's all about. And in the process of doing that, I can pay my mortgage and put my kids through college. So everybody wins.
Awesome. Thank you so much.
So it's my pleasure. Again, this is Steve Schwartz with the Concierge Medical Marketing Podcast. We'll see you on our next episode. Thanks, everybody.
Thank you for tuning in to the Concierge Medical Marketing Podcast. Please subscribe and leave a review wherever you listen to podcasts, and stay connected with us on social media. To speak with Stephen Schwartz about growing your concierge medical practice, give him a call at
772-304-2420
or visit our website at conciergemd.marketing. We will see you next time.